Welcome back now. Yet another incident of flying passengers facing issues has come to fore. This time it is SpiceJet whose passengers traveling from Delhi to Darbhanga in Bihar have complained that they had to wait inside an aircraft without any air conditioning for over an hour in the middle of the ongoing heat wave that led to several passengers feeling unwell. And now we've got a clarification coming in, a detailed one at that, from the airline company. SpiceJet has issued a statement where it says that its flight SG476 from Delhi to Darbhanga on June 19, that was scheduled to depart at 11 a.m., took off on time without any delays. The air conditioning was working normally throughout the flight, which was verified and cross-checked upon arrival in Darbhanga. So then what exactly did lead to the images that are now playing out on your screens? Here is what the airline has to say about that during boarding in Delhi, the air conditioning initially experienced slight inefficiency due to extreme weather conditions and both doors of the aircraft being left open as boarding was not via the aero bridge. The doors were promptly closed after boarding completion and the cooling functioned normally thereafter. So that is the explanation coming in from the spokesperson of SpiceJet. However, you can clearly see passengers in a state of discomfort over there. Nikhil, now SpiceJet is saying that their flight took off on time.
Well, the first statement is currently out from the side of the SpiceJet airline, and this was SG476, which was operating on the sector between Delhi to Darbhanga, wherein in the official statement they have confirmed that the flight was working properly and it left from the capital city at about 11 a.m. and throughout the journey the AC air conditioner was working properly, and in fact this was something which was cross-verified by the crew as well, which were part of the onboard aircraft. And during the return of the journey as well, the air conditioning system was working accurately fine, but during the time when the boarding was taking place in the capital city, because the aero bridge was not used and all the doors, particularly two doors, were opened of the aircraft, and because of the excessive heat wave currently prevailing in parts of the capital city and the extreme weather conditions, there was slight inefficiency as far as the weather condition is concerned. This is the reason as to why some of the passengers, so to say, have faced difficulty in breathing, and there was this harrowing experience which has been faced by a couple of passengers.
So is there anything that the airline could have done in order to avoid this particular situation? Because they're saying that the boarding was happening without an aero bridge. Given the temperatures and the heat wave that is currently prevalent across the northern parts of India at least, are there any long-term measures that the airlines could have taken and should take now?
So there are 3-4 things which are required when we talk about this particular topic, and these are technical in nature. Firstly, you have to pay extra if you are supposed to use the aero bridge services, and they are already limited in numbers. So the SpiceJet should also look forward to grab those facilities as well for their passengers. And we have spoken to a couple of experts in the aviation industry. They have said that if aircraft is exposed for too long in the direct sunlight, then there are chances that it might not work perfectly fine, especially when it comes to the air conditioning system. And the concluding point is all the airlines, given the heat wave conditions are already prevailing in parts of the capital city and particularly in the northwest region, they should pay additional heed to the passenger safety and security. And also, given the temperature outside the aircraft, they should maintain in advance as far as the temperature inside the aircraft is concerned, because many of the passengers have already alleged that the temperature inside the aircraft, when the air conditioner was not working properly, it reached to a level of 40 degrees Celsius, which is already very high when you are in a suffocated system. But now the airline have come out with a statement saying that for a brief period of time, inefficient was the air conditioning for a